Please, if you're not court personnel or private attorneys, please do not put anything in the chat. Thank you. Court has not yet started. Samsung 92 1U. I am not sure who you're speaking about. There is no Marshall Davis on the calendar today. If you can turn on your camera and unmute for me. The person name with the name Samsung SMS 92 1U.
Okay, I was told that his bond hearing was today. I could join if I wanted to, so
I don't have Marshall Davis on this calendar today. Was it a felony?
I think she said misdemeanor or something.
When was he arrested?
Wednesday night, 11:30. I got the email from Akaya.
It looks like from Miss Davidson. I'll have her reach out to you. What was your name again? From my office.
Daniela Pitolo.
Okay.
I don't even see SG Pope. I don't see a Marshall Davis in the jailing system, so I'm not for sure what's going on.
I'm gonna reach out to Miss Davidson now and figure out
Okay.
which case I was associated with.
Okay, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't think her name is Miss Davis. She's asking about Marshall Davis.
No, she mentioned that Kaya Davidson from my office reached out. She's a victim
Oh,
witness
okay, okay.
advocate,
I
so I was
got
gonna
you.
get with Miss Davidson to figure out which case I was associated with.
Okay, thank you.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
All right, good morning, ladies, oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I feel like my day is still going on and on and on, okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Judge Law, and we're going to begin with misdemeanor first appearance calendar. This is also called the Expedited Accusation Calendar. Individuals were recently arrested and booked at the Fulton County Jail. Soon after being booked in, their cases have now been formally accused by the Solicitor General of Fulton County. So when I address each of the defendant's cases, please remember that you have a right to remain silent, to appoint counsel where required, and to set a bond, and in certain cases, to give you a new court date. Miss Lewis, is it going to be August 11th?
No, it's gonna be August the 13th.
Okay, that's a Thursday then, okay,
Mhm.
thank you. So for certain individuals, if you are still detained at the facility, your next court date will be August 13th, it's a Thursday at 9 a.m. That will also be a virtual proceeding. So those of you who plan to attend, please make sure you get the Zoom link from the clerk's office. If you are not an attorney, if you are a victim, a family member, a friend, a witness who wants to chime in on a particular case, please make sure that your Zoom panel, the video is switched off and your audio is muted. If you are not an attorney and you are one of these other individuals I just listed, switch your video off and make sure that your audio is muted. You can chime in when you want to address a particular defendant's case. So the gentleman in the red t-shirt, switch your video off. And also the other thing I have, all right, we're good on the other cases. Okay, so courtroom 2, who do we have?
No, sorry, South Bend, that's number 11, Mr. Hicks.
Okay, thank you. 11. Good afternoon, Deputy. You have Mr. Jakari Hicks seated next to you.
Ma'am.
All right. This is case 26 CR 5051B. Mr. Hicks is accused of battery, family violence from July 16th of this year. And Mr. Hicks, you've been advised of your rights. Any priors, Ms. Harvey? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Judge. This appears to be his first adult cycle and nothing further.
All right. And prosecutor is Ms.
Shelley
Woshan?
Wojon, Judge.
Wojon?
Yes, Shelley Wojon for the state judge. Hi. The defendant in this case comes before the court charged with battery family violence under OCGA 16-5-23.1F, where it is alleged that officers
I already had a brief summary.
in the
What's
location of 19.
sorry, Ms. Wojcik.
Yes, ma'am. My recommendation, Judge? Okay, the recommendation for bond, Judge, would be a $3,500 surety bond, a stay away and no further contact,
And a
please.
stay away and a no contact, or what are the details? I don't write those down. I try to warrants,
Okay.
as soon as I get them. So I didn't write down those details. Go ahead.
The victim in this case, Ms. Tim Ishia Mishara. I believe it is a mother-son incident. So this one here would be where he was asked to leave. Yes,
ahead.
Judge. No,
Go
I was, okay, he was asked to leave and didn't. He got upset and then started punching her in the face, resulting in a bruised lip.
Oh, no, I
And-
got that part. I just need to know
Okay.
where does he need to stay away from where?
Probably the incident location, the 1940 Fisher Road, Southeast Atlanta, Fulton County.
Okay, that's the address. Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the victim Miss Esha Ara on Zoom, and does she want to chime in?
I have not heard anything from the
Okay.
victim witness as far as this, if she
Okay.
wants any information or contact.
Who is defendant's counsel? No one's chimed in, so. Ms. Lewis, is this a conflict case?
Ma'am, it should be Mr. Ponder. PD Ponder should be his, according to the list that came out.
Mr. Ponder, I'm sorry, the courtroom 2 is mute. Okay, there, it's unmuted. Are you familiar with Mr. Hicks' case? It's, he's out in the South Annex.
Yes, Your Honor. That is my case.
All right. And what's your recommendation?
One sec.
You go.
Yes, Mr. Hicks is 17 years of age. He has been in Georgia his entire life. He lives currently with his mother, but he does have a second address if he's not allowed to return to that address. He could go live with his grandmother. He had been anticipating going back to school to obtain his high school diploma. He's only 17 years old. He eagerly desires to be released so that he can work on that. Again, he has no job. It would be difficult for him to post a bond. We would ask for a signature bond. If the court is not inclined, we would then ask for the lowest possible bond in this case.
What's his grandmother's name?
I know Miss Morris. Last name Morris. I didn't get her first name.
South Annex, Mr. Hicks, if you plan to live with your grandmother, I need her full name, full legal name. What?
Her name is Kimberly Morris.
Kimberly Morris?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And have you provided a valid address for Miss Morris?
I gave the phone number to call her.
All right. And does she live in the same school district as you?
Yes, the cap.
So what year are you in school?
What year? What grade?
Yeah, what grade?
10th being promoted to 11.
So you're going on to 11th in the new year?
Yes.
Okay. And your school is within your grandmother's district?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Bond is going to be set at 5,000. It's going to be a signature bond through pretrial services level 1. This will be a 12-month monitoring where Mr. Hicks must report to pretrial services once a month. He's to have no further contact with Tamisha, I think it's Mishra, and he is to reside with his grandmother, Kimberly Morris. He's also to stay away from 1940 Fisher Road in Southeast Atlanta. He's allowed a one-time visit to the home with a police officer to retrieve his belongings like school books, clothes, PlayStation and stuff like that. And then after that, he cannot return to the property until further order of the court. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no weapons. Also, he will complete 12 anger awareness classes with pretrial services while he reports to pretrial. If he gets arrested again, if he violates these bond conditions, or if he doesn't show up to court, then his bond will be revoked. Thank you.
Thanks.
South Annex, did you have any other cases?
No, that'd be all, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, Your Honor. Is the grandmother the co-signer or he just needs to reside with her?
I don't have, okay, Mr. Ponder, would you be able to get grandma to come and co-sign?
I have a number. I'll call and see. And I'll try to call her.
All right, then reach out to Miss Harvey to get the link for the co-signer agreement
All right, will do.
from Miss Antonia Harvey with pretrial.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, next case.
1516, Ms. Ju.
Emily Soman Jew is accused of criminal trespass from July 30th of this year, 26 CR 5064E. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
3 cycles, Your Honor. There is an additional open case out of Fulton County under 26 CR 5005E, also for criminal trespass. That offense date was July 27th, 2026. Recommendation from pretrial was a level 2 and nothing further.
Ms. Pope?
Yes, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Your Honor, the state's asking for $1,000 surety bond on each of the criminal trespasses. On the day that she was released from the prior criminal trespass, she went back to that same location on 2 separate instances. I believe she had a $600 surety bond on the initial one. We are certainly asking for a surety bond on this one. Also stay away from the Morgan Stanley.
That's a company, right? Is there a particular
It's a
office?
business.
Yeah.
I can give you the address if you give me a moment.
Ms. Kim, what is your recommendation?
We would like to request for a signature on bond through pretrial level 2. She is 29 years old. She has been here in Georgia actually 5 years, even though she has a Florida residency in her driver's license. She also has a residency here at the Georgia. She has a bachelor's degree from Irvine, California, University of Irvine, California. And She says that she is still working for Morgan Stanley. It seems like she thinks there's some misunderstanding about her employment status. So she is trying to resolve that issue. We would like to request for a signature on bond through pretrial level 2.
And y'all had issued an accusation for a third case, right?
Correct. She went back to the same location on 2 separate occasions. So there are 2 additional criminal trespass plus the one that she bonded out on July 27th.
Okay. So
And
I
the
don't have-
address is 3
Go ahead.
Edison, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It's 3 Edison Drive, Alpharetta, Georgia. And just for the court's edification, the prior criminal trespass was a $600 cash bond, which she same day went back and committed an additional criminal trespass.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Kim, I understand there may be an employment issue but is your client still insisting on going back to that location?
No, not anymore.
Okay. On the position number 15, that's going to be a $2,500 signature bond for pre-trial services level 2. On position 16, that's going to be a $5,000 signature bond for pre-trial services level 2. So she's already posted bond on the 5055E. She gets a total of $7,500 signature bond, where she'll report to pretrial services twice a month. And
Thank you.
Miss Ju, do you speak English? Hopefully you understand this.
Yes, she does.
Okay. You want to stay 500 yards away. That's the length of 5 football fields from the Morgan Stanley office at 3 Edison Drive in Alpharetta, Georgia. And you're to stay away from all Morgan Stanley offices in Fulton County, Georgia. Do you understand? Do you understand, Ms. Ju?
I understand.
I can't hear you.
She said she understands.
Yes, I understand.
If you return to any of these locations, your signature bond will be revoked and you'll be back in jail on a $7,500 bond. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
If you wish to communicate with Morgan Stanley, you need to retain an attorney, and your attorney, and only your attorney, will communicate with any of the staff or the officers of Morgan Stanley. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Your next court date will be sent to your current address. Please make sure that you report to court and that you report to pretrial twice a month. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next, Your Honor, is position 6, Ms. De Silva.
I will waive sounding on this charge. Ebony De Silva's case is 26 CR 5049D. She's got a PI charge and giving false information to an officer from July 29th, 2026. Ms. De Silva, you've been advised of your rights, and any prior, Ms. Harvey?
Yes, Your Honor. The last arrest was June 14th, 2026 out of Paulding County for simple battery. There was no disposition listed. That does appear to be an open case. There also appears to be an open case out of Clayton County from January 24th, 2025 for armed robbery, aggravated assault, and cruelty in the first degree. There appears to be an open case out of Lovejoy for willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. That arrest date was August 16th, 2025. Recommendation from pretrial, Your Honor, was a level 2 and nothing further.
Thank you. Ms. Wojong, do you have a recommendation?
Judge, it appears that there's been $600 that has been given on each charge. I would ask that to be increased to $1,500 given the nature of the charges and the open cases that are pending. Ask that to be a good bond surety, please.
All right.
And also stay away from this location. She's not a resident at this Dillon Apartments.
Mhm.
Let me get that address for you, Judge. The address is 6010 Renaissance Parkway. It's in Fairburn, Fulton County. It was confirmed she's not a resident, so stay away from there.
All right. Ms. Kim, is this your client?
Yes, Your Honor. She's only 26 years old, and after graduating from high school 2018, she was working, but she actually recently enrolled to go back to college right now. She denies the allegation, and we would like to request for a signature on bond through pretrial level 2. She does have a residency with her mother she's currently residing with.
Is her mother on Zoom?
I don't think so, but
Okay. On the PI charge, it's going to be a $1,500 surety bond. On giving false information, that's going to be $750 surety. Total bond is $2,250 surety. She's to stay away from the entire apartment complex at the Renaissance Parkway location in Fairburn, Georgia. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no firearms. The next court date is August 13th. And I'll need her to be seen by a social worker to address any MH issues as well as possible housing issues. Thank you.
Judge, can you give me the last amount on the giving of false information? What was it, Bob?
$750 for a total of $2,250.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
thank you, Your Honor.
Courtroom 2, who do we have?
30, Mr. Vine.
30.
Yes, ma'am.
Dylan Vines is accused of battery, family violence from July 30th of this year, 26 CR 5069 case. Ms. Young, could you please? Oh, thank you. And Mr. Vines has been advised of his rights. Ms. Harvey, any prize?
This is first arrest, Your Honor. Recommendations are level 1.
Thank you. All right, and Ms. Wojo, yes.
Yes, ma'am. The state would be asking for a $2,500 bond with no violent contact. I know this was his father, so no violent contact. And at this time, Judge, we'd also like to ask for anger management to be able to assist as we move through this process up until the resolution of the case, please.
All right. And what's the no violent contact with the father's name is?
Yes, the name is, I believe it's Timothy Vines.
Okay.
And he also resides there with his stepmother who witnessed this, and I'd like to include her as a Crystal Vines.
Okay, on the battery family violence, that's going to be a $3,500 signature bond through pretrial services. And this is going to be a level 2, and this will be for 12-month monitoring. While he's to have no violent contact with Timothy and Crystal Vines. Mr. Dylan Vines, do you plan to go back and reside with your father and stepmother?
He told me that he does not plan to. He has uncle's house that he will go to. He was basically doing self-defense.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Vine, his father is online.
Okay, just get me, I'm just gonna get through this first. So as I was saying, it's a $3,500 signature bond for pretrial services, level 1, and this will be for 12 months. He will need to complete 6 anger management classes, or in the alternative, 12 anger awareness classes. So if he decides to pick the anger management classes, he would need to probably pay for those classes and make sure they are completed within the next 12 months. Or 12 anger awareness classes with pretrial services. He's to have no violent contact with Timothy Vines and with Crystal Vines. If he plans to relocate, he must update the court with his new mailing address within 30 days of moving to this new location, or within 30 days of being released, actually. No illegal drugs, no alcoholic beverages, no weapons, and no firearms. His next court date will be sent to the address that he provides the court. So within 30 days, he must come down to the clerk's office and either confirm his mailing address or update it. Mr. Timothy Vines, please unmute. Did you have a question?
I don't have a question. I just have a statement.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge? Yes, sir?
Yes, I do. Yes. I just wanted to say that I love Dylan. I want the best for him. I didn't want this to go any further last night, and I don't want this to go any further now. So that's essentially what I have to say.
All right, sir, thank you for that. But as far as Dylan is concerned, this is an open, active case against him. So he'll need to comply with the bond conditions in order to possibly see a favorable resolution in this case. Thank you.
Your Honor, he's only 17 years old and he is still going to high school, expecting to graduate May 2027. Can he report telephonically just in case, so that way he doesn't have to miss schools and he doesn't have to worry about getting, I don't want him to be set up for failure. He's going to have a hard time to get a ride.
It's once a month. I'm not asking him to report every week.
Okay.
All right,
I
and
think you
he's
say
gonna
level
stay,
two. I think
stay with
because
a
it's level
relative,
two.
right?
He will stay with the uncle.
Well, uncle can drive it, no problem.
So it will be once a month, patrol level one.
Level one, yes.
Thank you.
So Judge, you still level 1, 12 months monitoring?
Yes, because
Okay.
he needs to do either 6 anger management case classes or 12 anger awareness classes. All right, thank you. Next case?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next is position 7, Miss Fitzpatrick.
Dominic Lynette Fitzpatrick is accused of reckless conduct and simple assault. This is position 7, accusation number 26 CR 5059Y. Incident date appears to be July 28th of this year. Ms. Harvey, any priors?
6 cycles, last arrest December 21st, 2023, out of Clayton County for battery. That case was dismissed. There's an 04 theft by shoplifting. Recommendation is a level 1 and nothing further.
Thank you. And Ms. Bojan, prosecutor is. Don't have, oh, Ms. Pope, okay.
It
Yeah.
may be me. Let me just see if I can find this case. Is that on your list from yesterday, Shelley?
No, ma'am, it's not. I do not have this one.
And it was Fitzpatrick with an F?
It's Fitzpatrick with an F and ends with a C. I don't know whether we've
And
got A somewhere.
And it's spelled Fitch. So I'm not sure if that Fitzpatrick. So I'm not sure, but I do not have.
Okay.
Look it up real quick.
It.
I've got last
So
name. Go ahead.
We are asking for a $2,500 surety bond on each count. No further contact with Janiyah Jackson. Stay away from 2200 Point View Drive, East Point, Georgia, 30334. That's the state's recommendation.
All right. And Miss Kim?
Yes, Your Honor. My client is 40 years old. She was born in Tennessee. She has been here in Georgia for more than 24 years, and she is currently residing at that location with her daughter, 16 years old. And Your Honor, she plans to move out. She actually terminated the lease because of the harassment and stalking by Miss Joanna Jackson. She's the one who filed a TPO against her, and court hearing was supposed to be today, but she's missing it because she was arrested. Both of them called the police. However, my client is the one who got arrested. And we asked for a signature on bond through pretrial, Your Honor, level 1. She graduated from college for healthcare. Right now, she's working at Emory for surgical technician, Your Honor. We asked for a signature on bond from pretrial. And she wants to move out actually this weekend. So she will never be there, even though her lease expires in October because of the harassment and stalking. She was so scared of her own safety. She terminated early and she was actually moving out.
Okay. Janae Jackson, please unmute and start your video. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And do you live in the same complex?
No, ma'am, I am the leasing manager here.
All right. And what would you like to tell us?
I just wanted to say, as far as Miss Fitzpatrick and the harassing of everything that she was saying we were doing to her, I have sent videos in of her constantly coming in here harassing me, and the TPO she has against someone is the property manager here, which when she made that TPO out on her, she did not let the sheriffs or the deputies know that this was the manager here at all. She made it seem like it was a neighbor or something like that.
Miss Jackson, sorry, yes, Miss Jackson, does she still occupy apartment A in this complex?
Yes, ma'am, she does. And her lease is not over until October. She has not put anything to leave. As far as her terminating her lease, that will be the first time we're ever hearing that. Her lease isn't over until October. So I did just want to say that as well.
All right. And is your company willing to have her back in the complex?
No, ma'am, we're not. We're actually pushing for an eviction. And the woman that she took a TPO out on, which is the property manager, went to court today. They actually dropped the TPO today. And they're letting her know that when that is fully processed, that she can put the TPO out on Ms. Fitzpatrick.
All right, thank you.
Thank
On
you.
the reckless conduct, it's going to be a $2,000 surety bond. On the simple assault, it's going to be a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. This is going to be a total of a $5,000 split bond. No further contact with Janae Jackson. No further contact with any of the staff at that apartment complex. She's to vacate the premises until further order of the court. So she is to remove herself, to stay away, from 2206 Point View Drive and apartment A, well, the entire complex in East Point, Georgia. She's allowed to return to the apartment one time only with a police officer and hopefully with a moving company, and to either just take the items that she wants or to empty out the apartment. And then she's to update the court with her new address within 30 days of being released. No illegal drugs, no alcoholic beverages, and definitely no weapons and no firearms. Any and all firearms that she owns must be surrendered to the police within 48 hours of being released, and it must be surrendered for destruction. Her next court date will be August 13th. Thank you.
Your Honor, can she have a 10% sheriff's program?
Oh, Miss Kim, you always ask me, and I always have to say it's a firearm. I don't do it for firearm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Courtroom 2, who do we have?
Number 13, Mr. Jackson.
Jimmy Jackson's accused of battery from July 30th of this year, case 26 CR 5077Y. Mr. Jackson, you've been advised of your rights. And Ms. Harvey, any crimes?
22 cycles. Last arrest was April 16th, 2026, with the Atlanta Police Department for possession of drug-related objects. There was no disposition listed. There does appear to be an active probation case for robbery and aggravated assault, sentenced October 3rd, 2024 to 5 years probation. That's out of Fulton County. There's a 2014 obstruction conviction and 3 other convictions from the 90s. Nothing further.
Any FTAs?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ms. Harvey, what you said?
No, Your Honor, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Bojones, yes, please.
Yes,
What's the
ma'am.
recommendation?
It appears that there's a $2,500 surety bond already set. The state would ask for it to be increased given the nature of the charge, the defendant's criminal history, to $5,000 and no contact with the victim. It appears to be a stranger crime. Douglas Evans is his name.
Okay, and this was at 234 Memorial Drive?
Yes, ma'am, I do believe so.
Don't know what that location is, but okay. Douglas Evans, if you're on Zoom, and if you want to chime in, this is the time to unmute and start your video. I don't know if we have someone. No? Okay. Mr. Ponda, yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. We would ask for a signature bond in this case. Mr. Jackson is 56 years old, a lifelong resident here in Atlanta, Georgia. He has one child, 13 years of age. He was Army vet. He served 4 years in the Army. He has explained to me that this was a self-defense incident where he was threatened, I guess, by someone who said that they were going to kill everybody. Um, we understand that he has the history, but other than, I believe, a 2024 case, he doesn't think that anything was other than remote from 2014. No FTAs. For those reasons, we would ask for a signature bond. If the court is not inclined, we would ask for the lowest possible.
Bond is set at 1,500. It is a surety bond. He's to have no further contact with Douglas Evans. Stay away from 234 Memorial Drive in Atlanta, Georgia. Next court date is August 13th, and he will need to be seen by a social worker for housing issues. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge Law, I'm sorry for the interruption. Attorney Weiner is on here. I don't know if he's here for one of the cases that was supposed to be put on today.
I'll address that when I address some of these cases then. Mr. Weiner, please rest easy. I'll get to your case very soon. Thank you.
Okay, it's not on the calendar, but okay.
Understood. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
ACDC, who do we have?
Position 10, Ms. Hargett.
Grace Solda Hargett is accused of simple battery family violence, and the accusation number is 26 CR 5068A. Ms. Hargett, you've been advised of your rights. Ms. Harvey, any priors?
No, Your Honor. First arrest. The recommendation is a UJR and nothing further.
Thank you. And Ms. Pope, yes.
Yes, the state is recommending a $1,000 signature bond through pretrial, no further violent contact with the victim, who is her mother, Tamika Bacon.
All right. Thank you. Ms. Hargett, your bond is going to be $1,000 signature bond through pretrial services. Once you sign up for your bond, please make sure you report to pretrial once a month. While you are reporting to pretrial, I want you to complete 3 anger awareness classes. And also, if you wish to have contact with Ms. Tamika Bacon, it is to be no violent contact. In other words, there cannot be any physical or verbal altercations that might get the police involved again. And your next court date will be sent to your current address. So please make sure we have your good address so you don't miss out your next court date. Thank you.
Yeah, very quickly, if I might add, there's concerns about MH and medication. Is there any way for the court to ask that she comply with medication as well as any doctor's visits?
Okay, Ms. Tamika Bacon, please unmute. Is Ms. Hargett seeking treatment?
Yes, Your Honor. She currently has a
I
psychiatrist.
would like to make sure
That's all I
no
need to know.
HIPAA
Thank you.
violation, please.
Understood. Ms. Hargett, you will continue to Grace Hargett, you will continue to comply with your treatment requirements, including medication, so forth. Thank you.
Thank you.
We got $1,000 signature bond through pretrial.
Yes, pretrial level 1. Thank you.
All right, next we got number 32, Mr. Wright.
At 32 or 30? No. I'm sorry, Deputy, I didn't catch the name.
Right, 32.
Okay. Orlando Ramon Wright is case number 26 CR 5072G, accused of affray fighting from July 30th of 2026. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
Yes, Your Honor. 13 cycles total, multi-state offender with arrests out of Georgia, North Carolina, and Alabama. Out of Alabama, there is an FTA from 2023. The last arrest was August 14th, 2025, with APD for burglary. There is a 2020 conviction out of North Carolina for assault on a female. Out of Georgia, 2025 criminal trespass, 2015 burglary and theft by taking. Recommendation is a level 2, Your Honor, and nothing further.
Thank you. Ms. Bojo?
Yes, ma'am. State would ask for a $5,000 surety bond. I believe both were actually arrested together, so no contact with this victim, Mr. Let's see, Sneed Usana. And stay away from MARTA while this is going on. That would include the trains and the bus stops, because this occurred on the platform.
All right, is there a current suspension?
I am not aware of a current suspension. I know that he was asked to leave, but I don't think that there is a current suspension from MARTA.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Kim?
Yes, Mr. Wright is 36 years old, and Your Honor, he has 8 children, all are minor, and he does live with one of them, and he has to take care of 7 other children as well financially. He has been working hard at temporary services. Your Honor, he does have a good address, living with his grandmother. We would like to request for a signature on bond through pretrial level 2, as he is recommended so, and no contact. Only thing is, though, they are actually living together. They have a child, so we would like to request for a third-party transfer for a child. Thank you.
With Sneed, Yusan, that's a female? I couldn't tell from the warrant.
Yeah, it is his girlfriend.
Oh, okay. All right, bond is going to be set at $100 cash bond. No further contact with Sneed Yusan. Next court date is August 13th. I will allow for third-party transfer of visitation with the child unless there's already a court-ordered parenting plan. Then it should be a third-party transfer. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no weapons. And he's to stay away from MARTA property until further order of court.
Mr. Wright, you have a right to remain silent. I strongly recommend you to stay away. Stay nothing.
Please unmute courtroom 2. All right. Mr. Wright, your attorney has advised you to preserve your right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. If you waive your right to remain silent, that will have to be entirely your own choice.
Yes, I was just trying to see if my little girl start school with it. Like me and mom, I was trying to see can I get or take care of her. She ain't got nothing for school.
Understood, but given the fact that you've got 13 arrest cycles, you're a multi-state offender, you've got a failure to appear in 2023, you don't qualify for a signature bond.
But I had to take care of all that business. I had to take care of all that.
Understood, but you still don't qualify for a signature bond. That's why I've set a $100 cash bond. Good luck.
Next is position 22, Miss Meadows. Lake Katian Meadows, and I've completely butchered every name on that list. So sorry, but charged with simple battery, family violence from July 30th of this year, 26 CR 5080B. And Ms. Meadows, you've been advised of your rights. Ms. Harvey, any priors?
No, Your Honor. First arrest, recommendations of UJR.
Okay. And Ms. Wojon, what's the state's recommendation?
recommendation is $1,000 surety bond, please, with no violent contact. I do know that they share children and they live in the same household. And since this is the first time, I would just ask for no violent contact. And the victim's name is Nikhil Sharma.
Mr. Nikhil Sharma, if you want to address the court, this is the time to unmute and start your video. No, Nikhil Sharma. Okay, thank you. On the simple battery family violence, that's going to be a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial services level 1. No violent contact with Nikhil Sharma, which means that you can communicate with him, you can be in the same room with him, same house, but there cannot be any future physical and verbal altercations that might get the police involved. Otherwise, your bond will be revoked and you'll be back in jail. Your next court date will be sent to your current address. If you're living with Mr. Sharma, please make sure you maintain the correct address with us at all times. While you report to pretrial, you will complete 6 anger awareness classes that you must complete within the next 180 days. Thank you.
Next, we got number 4, Mr. Cole.
Okay, I'm at courtroom 2 with Jamar Coles. Middle name is Purcell, suffix is Jr. Jamar Purcell Coles Jr., charged with battery under case 26 CR 4976H. Any prize?
Yes, Your Honor. Multi-state offender, 4 cycles out of Georgia and 4 out of the state of Pennsylvania. Last arrest was January 29, 2026, out of Clayton County for theft by receiving stolen property and unlawful to remove baggage or cargo from a bus rail. That does appear to be an open case. There's a 2025 battery conviction out of Cobb County, 2025 battery family violence. It does appear to be an FTA hold out of the state of Pennsylvania. There's also an arrest out of Virginia, including a 2024 assault conviction out of Virginia. Recommendation from pretrial was a level 3 and nothing further.
Thank you. And Ms. Pope?
Yes. Your Honor, the state's asking for a $2,000 surety bond, stay away, and no further contact with the victim.
Ms. Mormon?
Could you give me the name of the victim, Ms. Pope? I'm trying to find the screen. And that's the same bond that was set by the electronic warrant, correct?
I don't see a bond on here. I don't see a bond. Oh, wait, this is the wrong case. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I see a $2,000 surety bond, and the individual appears to be Lonnie Taylor Jr.
That is probably correct. The team yesterday accused these cases, and I'm trying to read off someone else's sheet, so it might take me just a second longer to get the information.
While you look that up, is there a Lonnie Taylor who wants to address the court? Please unmute and start your video. All right, Mr. Murphy? Is this Dennis Murphy's case?
Yes, it is.
He was with us just now, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on here. I don't know what happened. He may have got booted off.
Is he in the waiting room by any chance?
No, Your Honor. He probably disconnected somehow. I'm pretty sure he'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Deputy, can we put a hold on position number 4? I'll just move to ACDC for now. Deputy Milton, who do we have?
Position 24, Ms. Mormont.
Emily Mormont is accused of simple assault family violence from July 29th of this year, 26 CR 5054B. Any crimes?
3 out of Georgia, 9 cycles out of Delaware. Last arrest December 29, 2018, out of Lilburn, Georgia for DUI. Out of Delaware, there are 2 traffic offense convictions from 2003 and 2001. Recommendation is a level 1, Your Honor. Nothing further.
Thank you. And Ms. Pope?
Yes, Your Honor. Due to the fact that there was a gun involved in this case, the defendant's history, The state is asking for a $5,000 surety bond. No further contact with Sade or Sade Mills. Stay away from 1050 Morton's Crossing, Johns Creek. No alcohol, drugs, and no firearms. Ask that any firearms, that this firearm be surrendered, or any firearms be surrendered.
Okay, oh, gosh. Ms. Kim, go ahead. I
Yes,
don't
yes.
want chiming in on this case. Go ahead.
Miss Mortman is 49 years old. She's been here in Georgia for more than 18 years. She is currently residing with her 17 years old son and her husband. Your Honor, that was at her place. I believe the alleged victim complaining witness is her sister, who does not reside together with her anymore. My client has a master's degree from actually therapist counseling. Indeed, she has her own behavioral health clinic. She's currently pursuing a doctor's program right now, and we ask for signature on bond through pretrial level 1. It is her house. She has a legal license to own and possess the gun, so there was nothing else. There was no threat. Nothing was happening. We asked for a signature on bond.
All right, I have a note that the alleged victim, all right, it's S, initials SM. And you're telling me that person is a sister?
I was told that complaining witness was her sister, 40 years old.
Ms. Pope, do you have that information? Because I have something totally different from the Johns Creek booking sheet.
I do have that she did it in the citation. It does say the sister, but it was not that she just possessed a gun. It was during an argument that she walked towards her sister with a gun in her hand.
So is the sister of majority age, over 21?
Her sister is 40 years old, Your Honor.
It shows juvenile on here. I do not show the victim's age.
Is there a Sade Mills on Zoom? Sade Mills on Zoom.
Sade's not on, but her husband is, if I can speak.
Sure, please start your video. Why do y'all have that screensaver? It just messes up everything. Could you remove the screensaver, please? And go wear a jacket? Go wear a jacket. You're not on the basketball court. You're in a courtroom. Mr. Murphy, are you here? Dennis Murphy?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Just be the Friday moment, last day of the month. We're just losing people. Okay. Mr. Mormont, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good, thank you. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
You.
All right, and you are married to whom?
Ebony Mormont.
Okay, and who is Sade Mills?
Sade Mills is her sister, who is a guest who was just living here for a brief period of time.
All right, this was just 2 days ago. Where is Miss Mills today?
She has gotten her stuff and is leaving the property.
Today?
She's been advised to leave, and she has started the process of getting all her stuff out.
Okay. And how many firearms do you have at home?
It's just one.
Okay, thank you. On the simple assault, family violence, that's going to be a $5,000 signature bond through pretrial services. Level 2, this will be for 6 months. No further contact with Sade Mills. And she can return to the 1015 Morton Crossing in Johns Creek. Her first visit must be with a police officer,
and the officer must verify that Ms. Sade Mills has vacated the premises. So Ms. Mormont, once you're released on your signature bond, you are to make sure you go back to Johns Creek Police and get a police officer to escort you back home to verify that Sade Mills has vacated the premises. Once she has, then you can return to the home. The firearm must be surrendered to the Johns Creek Police Department for destruction. You're not allowed to have any firearms on your person, in your home, or anywhere near you. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, and no contact with Sade Mills means staying 200 yards away from her. Do not communicate with her in any way, form, or manner. Your next court date will be sent to your current address. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, number 9, Mr. Green.
Is Dennis Murphy back on yet?
I don't see him.
Oh, dear. Okay. Johnny Green, middle name Maurice, is accused of simple battery family violence from July 28th of 2026. This case number is 26 CR 5050E. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
One cycle, Your Honor, from April 5th, 2024 for theft by shoplifting out of Fulton County. Recommendation is a UJR and nothing further.
Ms. Wojun?
Judge, state would ask for a $3,500 surety bond, a stay away from the location of 2502 Wrangler Drive in Atlanta or City of South Fulton in Fulton County. Also, no further contact with the victim. Let's see, the victim's name in this judge, let me see, Brooke Green.
Brooke Green, okay. Brooke Green, now if you're on Zoom and you want to be heard, this is the time to unmute. She is. Please unmute. Ms. Green, do you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, what would you like to tell us?
I would just like to say that I know what I requested as far as the stay away order or whatnot. My biggest concern is just really tied to whatever whatever mental infliction that this would have on me at this time. Over the course of the last couple of days, the situation has severely impacted me. And I have a 14-year-old daughter in the house who was able to witness the police activity outside. So it's been a little unsettling for her for the last couple of days.
So
And
do you want Mr. Green to stay away and have no contact with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And how old is your daughter?
14.
And does she wish to have contact with her father?
She hasn't said, and he's her stepfather, so she hasn't said.
And you're both married, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Mr. Ponder?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Green is 52 years old. He does reside with his wife and stepdaughter. He has 8 kids, 5 adults, and 3 that are minors. He lived with his stepdaughter and another one of his children that he lives with the stepdaughter, I'm sorry. He is gainfully employed, had been working at Applebee's, but due to an accident has been out of work. So he has not been able to make any money in these past few weeks. Due to that situation, it would be difficult for him to post any money in a significant amount. He has no history. Well, he has one a history from 2023, limited history, but no history of FTAs. We do think he is a good candidate for a signature bond. That's what we're asking for. Otherwise, we would ask for the lowest possible bond if the court is not inclined to allow a signature bond.
All right, thank you, sir. On the simple battery family violence, it's going to be a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services. And this is going to be level 2. And this is going to be a 12-month monitoring. No further contact with Brooke Green. No violent contact with any minors that live in the home. He's to stay away from the, I think it's 2502 Wrangler Drive in Southwest Atlanta. He's allowed a one-time visit to the home with a police officer to retrieve his belongings. And then within 30 days, he's to update the court with his new address. He's also to enroll in a domestic violence intervention program with pretrial services, and he must do so within 30 days of being released. This is a series of 24 weeks of classes that he would need to undertake and complete within the next 12 months. He's not to consume any illegal drugs. He's not to consume any alcoholic beverages and not allowed to own or possess any firearms. He will be subject to random screens by pretrial for illegal drugs, which includes marijuana, as well as alcoholic beverages. His next court date will be sent to his new address, so please be sure to allow for an update. I'll allow for a third-party transfer of the minor child only if the child indicates an agreement to wanting to see her father. Otherwise, that would have to be addressed in a domestic case filed in family court, either a separation case or a divorce case.
Yeah, I believe she indicated it was her stepfather, not her biological father.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, then if that's the stepfather, then no violent contact with the stepdaughter. Thank you.
And Your Honor, you did allow the one-time visit, is that correct?
Correct. One-time visit to the marital home with a police officer. That visit is simply to retrieve belongings and for him to relocate until further order of the court. He needs to update the court with his new address within 30 days, and it has to be more than 200 yards away from the marital home.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Next is position 29, Miss Taylor.
Attorney Murphy, no? Okay. Acquisia Taylor is accused of simple battery family violence, failure to use a child restraint while driving. Well, actually 2 counts of that. And this is from July 30th of 2026, 26 CR 5062J. You've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Ms. Kim. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
No, Your Honor. First arrest, recommendations of level 1.
Okay. Ms. Wojcik?
Judge State would ask for a $2,500 bond on the simple battery family violence, and then just letting the child seatbelts as they are. And then a no further violent contact. I understand that they live together, they do share these minor children, and because she has no history. I have not heard from the victim on no contact, so that's why I'm asking for no further violent contact.
Ms. Kim, does your client still have a Griffin address?
615 North is, hold on please, Your Honor, I'll get it really quickly. The address is whatever we have. Griffin, yes. She is residing with a sister and 2 children, and she does not live with the baby father anymore.
All right. Reginald, is it David? Is he on Zoom? If he wants to chime in? But this happened in South Fulton. That's why I'm a little confused. Oh, it's at the church. That's
So
right.
it sounds like they may be unhoused and may have been residing in their vehicle at the time of this incident.
All right. So, Ms. Kim, is your client residentially challenged, or does she have housing in Griffin?
She told me she has a housing at Griffin, residing with her sister.
Okay. On the simple battery, that's going to be 1,500, and counts 2 and 3 are going to be 100 each. So that's a $1,700 signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. She will report to pretrial services once a month. No further contact with Reginald David. And when you operate a vehicle, please comply with the rules of the road and driving requirements.
including having all children in the appropriate restraint. Next court date will be sent to her address in Griffin. If she changes address, please make sure that we are informed. Thank you.
Your Honor,
Thanks, Your Honor.
we did have contact with the victim. He did want to have contact with her. His concern was more anger management. I would ask for no further violent contact. I heard what the court said, but just based on the notes. But I would ask that some type of anger management be in place.
You are correct. There was no violent contact with Reginald David. So let me amend that. And I will require 6 anger awareness classes with pretrial services. They must be completed within the next 180 days. Thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Number 3, Mr. Clark.
DeBoris E. Clark is accused of battery from July 30th of this year, 26 CR 5060C. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
6 cycles, last arrest. 6 out of Georgia, 18 out of the state of North Carolina. Last arrest was October 1st, 2023, out of North Carolina for a probation violation. There's a 2021 conviction for habitual misdemeanor assault, 2018 habitual misdemeanor assault, 2017 assault on a female, and 2017 criminal damage to property and aggravated assault. Recommendation is a level 3, Your Honor. Nothing further.
Thank you. Ms. Pope?
Yes, Your Honor, the state is asking for a $5,000 surety bond, no further contact with the victim, also asking for a FVIP. Although this is not charged as family violence battery, it appears that it was an intimate partner relationship. They were both unhoused. But due to his extensive domestic violence and violence against female history within the last 10 years, we are asking for a surety bond, certainly not asking for any type of signature bond. He also has an aggravated assault. I'm not sure if I heard that. First offender here in Georgia. He also has 2 felony failure to appears and also 2 probation violations from a felony case.
Okay, those were back in 2016, 2017. I understand. Thank you.
I think those were, let me pull those. I think those were a little bit
unless
recent.
I'm looking at the Fulton County screen. So if you have a different,
I'm just gonna make sure because the other cases were in a different state and it didn't even appear that he was here. Just give me a second. I thought that ag assault was in 2024. Give me one moment, please.
there's a probation violation of ag assault in Fulton County back in 2020, if that's the one you're referencing.
It may be.
All right, who's Mr. Ponda? Is that your client? Or Miss Kim?
Yes, no, that's gonna be fine.
Yes, sir. While we're waiting, what's your recommendation?
Divorce. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry, Mr. Ponda, were you saying something? I didn't know whether.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yana. I was speaking to the previous. Okay. Yeah. So Mr. Clark, he's 36 years old, lifelong resident of Atlanta, Georgia. Um, we would ask for a signature bond in this case. If the court is not inclined to allow signature bond, we would ask for the lowest possible bond. Right now, he is not working, has been unemployed. He won't be able to make a bond in any amount. It would be very difficult for him to make a bond in any amount. He is a high school graduate from South Atlanta. We don't believe he is a flight risk, has ties to the community, and we would ask for the signature bond.
Anything else to add, Ms. Pope?
I was seeing 2019 and 2020 on those FTAs and the probation violations according to the GCIC. I can give the exact one. The last probation violation was January 25th, 2020 for an arrest. The FTA was April 11th, 2019 for a felony or a misdemeanor failure to appear. There was another failure to appear in, so it was another felony probation violation with an arrest date of April 1st, 2019.
Yeah,
Another,
those are
okay.
the ones that are consistent with what I've seen.
I thought I
Okay,
heard you say 2015 and 2016. I saw that some that were a little more recent. Okay, that's all.
okay, on the battery charge, the bond's gonna be set at 2,500. It is a surety bond. He's to have no further contact with Leandra Tillery House, I believe, and to stay away from the 215 Metropolitan Parkway location. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Next court date is going to be August 13th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is position 25, Miss Charlene Ortiz.
Oh, we do need a Spanish interpreter for that. Even though
Sorry,
we had
Miss,
a lot of yeah.
for Miss Ortiz?
Yes.
All right, Miss Lewis, do we have a Spanish interpreter available?
It would have been Miss Young, but nobody ever sent us the email. I will try to get one.
Okay, we'll have to hold on Miss Ortiz. Is Mr. Dennis Murphy back yet? No? Okay.
Not yet. I'll give him a call on his phone.
Deputy Milton, we'll have to wait for the interpreter to appear.
I'll be right back, Your Honor, because the last one I have is for Attorney Murphy also. So I'll be back.
Okay, somebody please text Mr. Murphy and see if it's okay. Thank you. All right. Quorum 2, what do we have?
You too, Mr. Cheney.
Kobe Ojeda Cheney is accused of battery family violence from April 26th of 2026. His case number is 26 CR 50758. Any prize, Ms. Harvey?
Yes, Your Honor. Multi-state offender with arrest out of like 7 different states. Last arrest was out of Texas, May 28, 2025 for domestic violence. There's a 2026 conviction out of the state of Minnesota for possession or sale of a stolen counterfeit, 2018 forgery, 2014 criminal trespass, and 2014 carrying a weapon in a school zone. That was sealed under first offender, Your Honor. Recommendation is a level 3.
All right. Miss, oh, sorry, and I just want, I just want to make sure we still have no bond in, oh no, we have a $6,000 surety bond on the other case ending in 5976. Okay, Ms. Pope, what's your recommendation?
$3,500 surety bond, no further contact with the victim, Asia Matthews, and that's it. No
All right.
weapons, no drugs, no alcohol.
Miss Kim, or Mr. Fonda, excuse me.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cheney is 33 years old, lifelong resident of Atlanta, Georgia, high school graduate, significant ties to the community. He has 8 children, ages range from 14 to 2 years old. He still has a address here in Metro Atlanta area with his mother and his siblings. He is in all of his kids' lives. He takes care of them. I understand that he has the multi-state history, but he has always resided in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. This has always been his address. We don't think he is a flight risk. I don't believe there were any history of FTAs. With those considerations, we would ask for a signature bond, and if the court is not inclined, we would ask for the lowest possible, especially due to him having another bond. It would be difficult for him to post a bond in a significant amount. We would ask for maybe $100 cash bond or $1,000 surety bond if the signature bond is not allowed.
All right, sir, thank you. Bond is set at 3,500. This is a surety bond. No further contact with Asia Matthews. Stay away from wherever she lives, works, is physically standing. No illegal drugs, alcohol, and weapons. Next court date is August 13th. Mr. Ponda, please make a note. He's got another case, 26 PI 005976. Thank you.
All right, go back to number.
Oh, could we please hold? Mr. Murphy is back. Is there Mr. Jamar Coles in courtroom 2?
Yeah, number 4.
Thank you.
Your Honor, no. He's not back. He's logging back on in a moment.
Oh, he's on back. I can see him right there
Where he at?
on the screen. Mr. Murphy, please wave your hand. There
Oh,
we go.
hey, Mr. Murphy. And Miss Lucille will be on in a moment for Miss Ortiz, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Jamar Purcell calls, we were addressing his case. This is one involving battery with regards to Lonnie Taylor Jr. And the state had recommended a surety bond. Yes, Mr. Murphy, what's your recommendation?
Judge, my client has been in custody for several days now. He's age 28. He's unemployed currently. He resides at 4938 Lower M Street in Atlanta. Judge, he's got no immediate resources to go out on bond. He has no family members that live in the Atlanta area. I'd ask the court to consider a signature bond therein. I believe he has no significant history, no history of violence.
All right. He had first appearance on July 27th. It was reset to 29. What were the reasons for the reset?
Judge, he would not come out of his cell. I guess maybe he was a little
Okay, got it. Thank you.
shocked.
I remember now. Okay. Bond is set at 2,500. It's a surety bond. No further contact with Lonnie Taylor Jr. Stay away from 215 North Avenue, excuse me, in Atlanta, Georgia. Next court date is August 13th. Thank you.
Judge, I hate for you to repeat that. You're going so fast. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I'm trying to catch up with Miss Wojon. She's got
Okay. So it's 25.
2,500. Reset date August 13th. No further contact with Lonnie Taylor Jr. Stay away from 215 North Avenue.
Okay, thank you.
And Mr. Murphy, are you handling the other two conflicts today?
Yes, I have the Bateman case, and then the other case, the Anthony case, which we had actually addressed bond on Wednesday.
Okay.
Thank you.
Courtroom 2, who do we have?
Number 20, Mr. McLean.
Cavante Sherrod McLean is accused of battery family violence and simple battery family violence from July 1st of last year, 2025. Case number is 26 CR 5079L. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
One out of the state of Pennsylvania from 2012 for disorderly conduct and harassment. That case was dismissed, Your Honor. Recommendation is the UJR.
Thank you. And Ms. Wojo or Ms. Pope?
This is a battery family violence and a simple battery family violence.
Correct.
State is asking for a $1,500 surety bond on count 1. No further. Let's see if it was violent contact or contact, and then
Odessa Hambry.
Yes,
that rings the bell.
It does.
Okay.
And on count no, I just want to pull and check behind the notes to ensure that I have. No further violent contact. And on count 2, $1,000 surety bond, no further violent contact with the victim, Odessa Handbrake.
Odessa Handbrake, if you're on Zoom, this is the time to unmute and start your video. Odessa Handbrake. Okay, Mr. Ponder?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. McLean is 33 years of age. He's been in Georgia for about 12 years. He has a bachelor's degree from Mansfield University. Was a software engineer. He's been doing that since about 2016. He has family here, sister and his uncle. He has ties to the community. He does not have any history, no history of any FTA. He also has property here with his none history, no FTAs, ties to the community. We will ask for a signature bond in this case. No objection to stay away, or I'm sorry, no contact. Is my understanding that they no longer contact each other. Even though this happened a year ago, they um, had reconciled, but since have broken up, and again they have not been contacting each other since. So we will ask for a signature bond.
Okay. On the battery family violence, that's going to be 1,500. On the simple battery, it's going to be 1,000. This is a 2,500 signature bond for pretrial services, level 1. No further contact, no violent contact with Odessa Hambrick, but he has to stay away from 2310 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Atlanta, Georgia. Although he helped her move there, he cannot go there. Understood? No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And his next court date will be sent to his current address. While he reports to pretrial, he will complete 6 anger awareness classes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 14, Mr. Jackson. Jackson.
14, okay. Michael Dion Jackson is accused of simple battery and willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. Case number is 26 CR 5078G from July 28th of this year. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
Yes, Your Honor. 28 out of Georgia, 4 out of Florida, and 5 out of Wisconsin. Last arrest was February 24, 2019 with the Atlanta Police Department for possession and use of drug-related objects and possession of marijuana less than an ounce. There's a 2015 interference with government property and possession of marijuana less than an ounce. 2012 disorderly intoxication. 2010 possession of marijuana less than an ounce. 08 possession of cocaine, 08 forgery, 07 burglary, at least 4 other convictions. The recommendation from pretrial is a level 3 and nothing further.
And Ms. Pope?
That's okay. On count 1, the state would ask for $1,000 surety bond, no further contact with Andre Orr. We believe there might be possible MH issues, so we would ask for a social work visit, stay away from Ansley Mall. On count 2, a $500 surety bond with the same conditions.
All right. And
Oh,
Mr.
no,
Ponder?
I'm sorry, just $500 surety. It's a willful obstruction, so just a $500 surety bond.
Okay. And Mr. Ponder?
Yes, Your Honor. We would ask for a signature bond in this case. Mr. Jackson is 50 years old. He's been here most of his life, living in Georgia for about 30 years. He currently lives with a friend here in Atlanta. He does have family here. He has 1 adult child that he does have a relationship with. He has significant ties to the community. We don't believe he's a flight risk, although there was a history. There were no mention of any FTAs and no violent history other than I believe one maybe over 20 years ago or so. But since he has no violence, no history at all other than from 2019, I believe was the most recent. There was a preset bond already at the amount of 1,600.
1,600 total.
But I don't believe he'll be able to make that bond or any bond with his financial status as he's not employed. We would ask for a signature bond in the bond.
On the simple battery is 750. On the willful obstruction, that's going to be 250. This is a $1,000 surety bond. No further contact with Andre Orr. Stay away from the entire Ansley Mall complex at 1544 Piedmont Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. Next court date is going to be August 13th, and they'll need to be seen by a social worker
to address possible MH issues as well as housing issues. Thank you.
All right, let's get number 19, Mr. Lundy.
That was 19. Okay, Jason Lundy. Mr. Lundy is accused of simple battery at a public transit vehicle or station and simple assault from July 26th of this year, case number 26 CR 5053D. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
50 cycles. Last arrest July 9, 2025, out of Fulton County for a failure to appear. Appears to be on probation for a PI case sentenced July 8, 2025 on a 5-year sentence. Also appears to be
That's good.
probation.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Ms. Voljon, what would you like to say?
Judge, state would ask for a $1,500 good bond on the simple battery and $750 for the simple assault. This occurred at the Civic Center MARTA station, so I would also like to include the caveat of stay away from any MARTA transit platforms, bus stations. Also, no contact with the victim, Brittany Smith, in this. And Judge, also it appears that there may be some MH issues. I would like to have those addressed while currently under bond. If we could add some bond conditions in that, please.
Mr. Ponder?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lundy is 48 years old, lifelong resident here in Atlanta, Georgia. He is residentially challenged. He is also had been residing in a drug program that provided housing. He would like to be released so that he could get back to that and then start to address his housing issues. We do think that he would benefit from a social worker visit for housing issues. He is currently not working as a high school graduate here from Douglas High School. Has certifications as an electrician and is chef. To provide, I know this isn't the time to go deep into the facts of the case, but to provide a little context based on the report, there seems to be some inconsistencies that kind of are in line with what my client has stated to me. He does deny the allegations. It appears that there was a conversation, there were times where it stated that based on the video footage that he grabbed the waist and right arm, but didn't seem to be any mention of any intimidation or threatening, violent, or contact, or even provoking in nature, or any they'll call it any reasonable apprehension. It doesn't seem it appeared that after that happened, they were walking. It seemed calm. This is stated in the report. So he does again deny the allegations. He would like to have his day in trial. He has 4 children. Two that are minor, 17 and 3. He again would like to be released, and due to his employment status, he would not be able to afford any bond at this time.
Okay.
And also per the report that this wasn't like a stranger, anything. They had been speaking or knowing each other for about a year, so they were.
Well, I gather that she works there now and that she knows him, but I don't know because he used to use MARTA or whether they've got any other kind of contact. So I don't know, but.
And Judge, if I may address some of that as far as the threats or intimidation, it is in the warrant during the interview.
It is in the warrant.
It is very clear. So I would ask to take that into consideration, please.
I have. Mr. Ponder, have you had a chance to review the warrant? It actually goes into the footage and the interview with the alleged victim.
Right, yeah, no. So I'm speaking on the footage from what the report stated from the footage, which is kind of inconsistent with some of what the victim stated, is what I was getting at, Your Honor.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So again, and I also my client did turn himself in, and also too, there may be a possible Riverside issue that I forgot to mention. I see arrest date of the 26th.
Yeah,
So
he was booked in. Today is Riverside. Oh, no, it's 3 days on July 29th. So I had a question about that too, because is there a particular reason why he was not seen until today?
no, this don't think that I have that it was 26th, and this is the first time I've seen him. But I think he's been in court. I don't think any other.
Ms. Bojan, the booking, today's his third day, but I don't know if the 72 hours is up. Somebody wants to,
It looks like he wasn't. I see the arrest date, but it shows the booking date was not until 7/29/2026. I don't know if something, we'd have to inquire into the jail to ensure that there was not
so
some
he
other.
was arrested on July 26th.
I
At
understand.
5:01 PM, and whether he was in city of Atlanta. Is this, let me see if this is a bind over case. I never get this kind of information.
It is a bind over. Well, it says bind over to state court on 7/31, so it might be something different.
It's my understanding that he came directly here from the arrest.
Ms. Pope or Ms. Wojon, I have a moderate arrest citation. And I have no indication that he was in any other proceedings besides this one.
If we could bring this back up at the end of the calendar, give us an opportunity to look into it.
Okay. Presently, it's going to be $1,000 signature bond through the jail on each count. And then if you all find out more information, we can address that towards the end of the calendar. So I think this is Riverside. Thank you. Next case.
So Riverside doesn't prevent the court from making any conditions. It just says that he has to be released on the
Riverside
bond.
prevents the court from making conditions.
I've read that case.
It has to be an unrestricted.
It's not even
bond.
really, Riverside is a case that there is no warrant. It's a warrantless case. You have 48 hours, but
You have 72 hours from the time the warrant's issued.
I hear you.
Or arrested.
Okay.
Next, Your Honor, is add-on 1, Miss Bateman.
Judge, before we go any further, so position number 19, are we coming back to visit it, or we just what you stated is what it is?
I would ask that we have an opportunity to look into it. If we could just hold them up. If
Sorry,
there's something else.
which case are we talking about? Which case?
No, I said before we went on
last
position
case.
number 19, we just went off. Am I right in what you just said? Rewrite.
19 is a $2,000 signature bond through the jail. And as soon as Ms. Pope or Ms. Wojon find out something, if I'm still on the calendar, I'll reconsider. Thank you.
Okay, so it's just that with no conditions or with
No
conditions?
conditions, it's Riverside.
Okay.
Next case, is it ACDC? Milton, is that you ready next?
Yes, Your Honor. Position add-on 1, Miss Bateman.
Okay,
Thank
My
you.
case, Judge.
thank you, Mr. Murphy. This is Shamaria Bateman, accused of theft by taking, loitering, prowling, and willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer from July 29th, 2026. Case number is 26 CR 5081Y. Ms. Bateman, if you weren't present originally, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to represent you. Any prize, Ms. Harvey?
2 cycles. The last arrest was December 4, 2025, out of DeKalb County for theft by shoplifting and willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. That does appear to be open. There was no disposition listed. Recommendation is a level 2, Your Honor, and nothing further.
Ms. Pope, what's the?
I'm sorry, I don't have this case number. What was the case number? I didn't see it on the.
It's 26 CR 005 081 Y. It's an add-on matter. So it's on it's one of the 2 add-on cases to this calendar.
All right. Looks like the state's recommendation is a $2,000 surety on each charge. That's all I see on here. Let me just look at it a little bit more.
So it's a $6,000 surety. Is that what the
And
state's
I think
out?
we were asking that it remain the same. There's already a $6,000 surety on here, so we were asking that it stay the same.
All right.
Stay away and no further contact. The victim is Sharina Horn, SharrenaHorne, and the incident location, we're asking for a stay away 3041 Landrum Drive, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia.
That was the place of arrest, right? Is that the home, Landrum Drive?
No, my client does not live there.
I'm sorry?
That Landrum Drive is not my client's address.
Okay. All right, Mr. Murphy, tell me, what do you think?
Judge, my client is age 20, lifelong resident of Georgia. She is employed with Amazon. She's been with them several months now in their warehouse. She resides at 2400 Campbellton Road, Southwest Atlanta 30311. She resides with her family. She's not living there independently. We'd ask for a reasonable bond therein. I was looking for perhaps given these circumstances, a total of a $2,000 surety bond instead of $6,000.
Okay. On the theft by taking is going to be 1,000. The loitering and prowling is going to be 500. The obstruction is 500. This is a $2,000 surety bond. No further contact with Miss Horn, Sharina Horn. And actually, Miss Pope, looked like the home was 2400 Campbellton Road in Southwest Atlanta. And she was found at the other location that you mentioned, Landrum. Right. So I'm going to require her to stay away from the 2400 Campbellton Road, Southwest Atlanta location.
Judge,
No.
that's a large apartment complex. My client lives at the apartment complex.
Right, and she's gonna have to stay away from that entire complex until further order of the court.
Judge, I'm not sure where she would reside. She resides with family. She's in the A building.
This is an allegation that packages were stolen from the location from other neighbors. So I'm going to require to stay away from that entire location until further order of the court.
Duly noted, Judge.
Thank you. Next court date is August 13th.
I just got 28, Mr. Stewart.
Repeat, Deputy.
28, Mr. Stewart.
28. Edward Stewart is accused of willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer and giving false information to an officer, 2 counts. On June 28, 2026, case 26 CR 50618. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
Yes, Your Honor, 102 cycles. Last arrest January 12, 2026 out of Fulton County for battery. That is open under 26 CR 0000913A. Does appear to be an active probation case out of Fulton County for aggravated assault. Sentenced August 12, 2024 to 4 years probation. There are FTAs from 2022 and 2025. Convictions, 2025 criminal trespass and obstruction. 2025 battery charge that I always sounding on. 2022 simple battery. 2020 criminal trespass. 2019 possession of marijuana less than an ounce. 2018 criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. 2017 possession of cocaine. 2016 battery.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. I was just trying to figure out whether he had an outstanding warrant at the present time. I don't see any other holds. Okay. Ms. Warjohn, anything else to add, or shall I go with the $600 right now?
No, Judge, I'd like to increase that to a $1,500 bond for the obstruction and $750 for each charge for the false name and false date of birth, making it a $3,000 surety bond, please. And also to stay away from this location. During this incident, he'd been asked to leave. That's why officers were called out and he did not. So I would also ask for a stay away at the location of 4335 Industrial Boulevard in the city of South Fulton, please.
Mr. Murphy, is that your client?
No, no, Judge.
Oh, okay. Ms. Kim or Mr. Ponder? Who is representing Mr. Edward Stewart?
That it would be me, Your Honor. I apologize.
Anything to add, Ms. Kim?
Well, we would like to request for signature on bond, Your Honor. He's 45 years old. He has been here in Georgia ever since 1982. Because of his ability, he cannot get a job, so he does not have money to pay for the bond. So we ask for signature on bond.
Okay, thank you. On the willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer, that's going to be $13 cash. Giving false information is going to be $2.50 each. His total bond is $35 cash. And its next court date is August 13th. Stay away from the 4335 Fulton Industrial Boulevard, the store at that location. And he'll need to be seen by a social worker in order to address housing needs. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I apologize. I got $13 cash and then two.
No, 30. And then $2.50 and $2.50, $2.50 for a grand total of $35 cash.
$30 cash. Wait a minute. Yeah, $30 cash, 30. Thank you. I don't know why I heard 13. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's Friday. Totally understand. Thank you. Next case, please.
Judge.
Courtroom 2, could I please hold our interpreters available? Debbie Milton?
Judge.
Yes, Mr. Murphy?
I would only interject that I had one other case, the Anthony case, which we addressed bond on Wednesday. Am I still required to address that now?
I don't think so, does he have a new court date?
Wait, so it was never a
It was Kamisha Anthony, and we addressed bond on Wednesday.
Kamisha Anthony is not on my calendar.
Good enough, Judge. Then I will leave.
All right, thank you, Mr. Murphy.
She was on the full sheet, Your Honor, but if you can look at that case, give me 1 second. I can, maybe Miss Lewis can tell you what happened to her. But she was on the full sheet, but it seems like it might have been an error.
What happened to interviewing her a bond from understanding yesterday on the EW warrants numbers? And the information never got to the jail at the time. I think Mr. Jordan handled it today to make sure the information was sent over.
Okay, yeah, she was handled. She just doesn't have a CR number. Thank you, Your Honor.
That's correct.
That's correct. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, ma'am.
A great weekend, Mr. Murphy. Take care. Okay, Miss Lucia, thank you for being here. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the interpretation you provide will be true and accurate without any changes or embellishments?
I do.
Thank you. We are addressing State versus Charlene Ortiz, charged with simple battery family violence from July 28, 2026.
Este es el caso del Estado en contra de la señora Charlene Ortiz por violencia doméstica y agresión simple de un evento sucedido el 28 de julio del 2026.
Case number is 26 CR 5056C.
El número de caso es el 26 CR 005056C.
You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to represent you.
Usted tiene el derecho de permanecer en silencio. Cualquier cosa que usted diga podrá ser y será usada en contra suya. También tiene el derecho de tener un abogado en esta audiencia. Si no puede costear un abogado se le dará para que un abogado público se le prestará los servicios para este día de hoy.
Ms. Harvey, does Ms. Ortiz have a criminal history record?
La jueza pregunta si es que tiene la señora Ortiz historial criminal o penal.
No, Your Honor, this appears to be her first arrest. Recommendation is a UJR.
Y le indican que este es su primer arresto y la recomendación es es por medio de la cárcel un bono de fianza.
Right, Ms. Pope, what's the recommendation? And I see that the victim's on the screen as well.
You know, the state would ask for a $1,500 signature bond through pretrial. This is a family violence case. No further violent contact with John Hillard.
John Ruiz Hidalgo?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else, Ms. Pope? I'm sorry.
No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, and 6 awareness classes, anger awareness classes.
Okay. Entonces la juez pregunta al fiscal cuál es la recomendación para darle un bono de fianza para que pueda salir. Lo que le piden es un bono de $1,500, pero únicamente con su firma por medio de la oficina anterior a los juicios en la cárcel. Orden judicial de no tener ningún contacto violento con el señor John Ruiz Hidalgo. No puede usar drogas, bebidas alcohólicas o tener ningún tipo de arma mientras está bajo fianza. Y tomar 6 clases de manejo de la ira.
Mr. Hidalgo, please unmute your screen if you want to say something.
Señor Hidalgo, si es que quiere decir algo, puede abrir su micrófono. Este es el momento si es que quiere decir algo. No, es al señor John Ruiz en este momento. ¿Puede abrir su micrófono? No, todavía no está abierto el micrófono. I'm not sure if the courtroom can help.
Ahora,
Sí, ahora sí.
¿cuál fue la pregunta?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
What was the question? I could...
No, un ratito, señor Ruiz. Your Honor, what was the question?
Would you like to have contact with Charlene Ortiz?
¿Desea usted tener comunicación y contacto con la señora Charlene Ortiz?
Sí.
Yes.
She will be released on a signature bond. She's to have no physical and verbal fights with you, and she must complete 6 anger awareness classes.
Ella va a ser dejada salir bajo fianza con una orden de no tener ningún altercado, ni pelea física, ni verbal con usted, y necesita ella completar 6 clases.
She will report to pretrial services once a month, and please make sure she shows up to court when summoned.
Ella va a tener que reportarse, señora, una vez al mes a la oficina anterior a los juicios, ahí le van a indicar, y necesita presentarse. Es muy importante que se presente a las audiencias que le den.
She'll be released within 24 hours.
Y la van a dejar salir en las próximas 24 horas.
Para pagar la fianza, ¿dónde la puedo pagar ahora? Hoy.
How can I pay for bond?
She has a $1,500 signature bond. We just need her signature.
El bono de fianza de ella es de $1,500 bajo la firma nada más. No necesita pagar. Ella va a firmar que va a regresar a los citatorios de la corte.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank
Eso es todo.
Thank you.
No
All right.
objection.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Kim, we completely overlooked you. Sorry about that. Okay. Ms. Lucia, I do believe that was the only case requiring interpretation. Courtroom 2, Deputy Milton, do you have any other cases?
No, we're finished over here. May I please be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
I believe that concludes that. Ms. Lucia, you're free to go unless you'd like to stay with us. More than welcome.
That's okay, Your Honor. I'm sure I'll see you again. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Thank you. Can't get anyone to stay. Okay. Wanda, who do we have next to you?
Add on.
Add on to
May I make a quick clarification on an earlier case so we can come back? I want to see if his attorney was still here. It was Kobe Cheney.
He's still here, Mr. Weiner. Yeah.
No, Kobe Cheney.
Kobe Cheney, Asia, someone called Asia.
Right. I look back at our notes. I may have said no further contact, and she put a note here. On the note, she did say she wanted contact with him. I wanted to see if that was something that we could amend to put no further violent contact.
Cheney, and that was position
It was
number
position
2.
number 2.
Yeah, it was, I don't remember. Oh, this was the one where he has a $3,500 surety bond. Yeah, I can do no violent contact, but please make a note that he also has a bond in his felony case.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So that was position 2 amended to no violent contact. Mr. Ponder, who do you have next to you?
Number
So
2
you're
is
taking away, and you're taking away the stay away, right, Your Honor? Because you had to stay away, no further contact with a stay away.
I don't remember, tell you the truth, that was 20 cases ago. So do they live together in the same place?
Oof. I think they reside together time to time. I don't know if they technically live together, but
They're no longer in a relationship, but they co-parent. They share a child. Is what our victim note says.
So let's keep the stay away, but allow for third-party transfer at a neutral spot. Okay, again, Mr. Ponder, I'm sorry to keep repeating the question. Who do you have next to you?
add on 2, Mr. Harnett.
Okay, thank you. Randy Jerome Hodnett is accused of simple battery from July 29th, 2026, case 26 CR 5082C. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
41 cycles. Last arrest was in 2014 out of Troup County for a probation violation. There's a 2012 possession of cocaine with intent to distribute, 2010 criminal trespass, and 3 other convictions from the 80s, Your Honor. Recommendations are level 3. Nothing further.
Thank you. Ms. Pope?
I see that there's a $5,000 surety bond at this point. Without more, I would just ask that it remain the same.
Mr. Ponder?
yes, Your Honor, Mr. Harnett is 61 years old. Been living in Georgia for his whole life. He does not have any employment. He's currently going through a battle for disability. I think he's due to have a court for determination on him receiving disability. He has some family here or in Georgia, 2 kids that are in Grange area. We don't think he's a flight risk. No, he does have significant ties to the community. Currently residing at the address of Memorial Drive. He has some health matters that he has also been dealing with that he would like to continue to treat so that he can be better. He won't be able to make a $5,000 bond or any bond for that matter. We would ask for a signature bond. I don't think there were any FTAs. The court not inclined, but ask for the lowest possible.
Bond is set at 1,000. It is a surety bond. He's to stay away from 234 Memorial Drive in Atlanta, Georgia, and have no further contact with Mr. Jaron Jackson. He's not to be seen anywhere near that location. Next court date is August 13th.
Yeah, that is where he lives. And I don't believe he has any other place to go.
Well, based on what I've observed from the warrant, unfortunately, he needs to stay away from there until further order of the court.
Okay, so he'd be allowed a one-time visit with escort?
With a police officer, one-time visit. Is this a pad split kind of housing? Yeah.
Yeah.
He cannot return to that location until further order. He's allowed a one-time visit with a police officer to retrieve his belongings and update us with his new address.
All right, thank you.
Next case?
Number one, Mr. Anderson. Simple front row.
Stephen Krishan Anderson is accused of theft by shoplifting from July 28th of this year, case 26 CR 5048D. Mr. Anderson, you've been advised of your rights. Ms. Harvey, any priors?
No, Your Honor. First arrest, recommendation is a UJR and nothing further.
All right, thank you. Ms. Wojcik?
Yes, ma'am. State would ask for a $1,000 bond and stay away from all target locations, specifically the one listed in this incident.
I'm sorry, I don't have that address on the.
At 6,000 North Point Parkway in Alpharetta.
Oh, okay. And this is the first arrest, correct?
Yes, ma'am, I believe it is.
Correct.
Bond is set at 1,500. It's a signature bond through pretrial services level 1 to stay away from the Target store at 6,000 North Point Parkway in Alpharetta, Georgia. And this one thing we've learned about our Target stores is that they send your pretty picture to all their stores. So if you try to enter another one, you could be arrested for trespass. So try to stay away from all Target stores, but specifically the one at North Point Parkway. Next court date is going to be sent to your current address. If you fail to appear or if you get arrested again, the signature bond will be revoked. Please report to pretrial services once a month. Thank you.
That's 1,000, right?
Yeah, 1,500 signature bond, pretrial level 1.
All right, let's get number 5, Mr. Crawford.
Reginald David Jasper Crawford is accused of simple battery family violence and simple assault family violence. Case number is 26 CR 5066A. And any priors, Ms. Harvey?
9 cycles. Last arrest was August 5th, 2022, out of Henry County for purchase, possession, manufacture, distribution, or sale of marijuana, possession of a firearm or knife during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a felony first offender. Received first offender in 2015 for possession of cocaine and possession of a Schedule 4 controlled substance. That case was sealed in 2019. There's a 2015 driving without a valid license. 2014 possession of marijuana less than an ounce. Recommendation for pretrial, Your Honor, was a level 3 and nothing further.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Bojo, I think.
Oh, it's mine.
Oh,
Your
sorry.
Honor. Count 1, the state would ask for a $1,500 surety bond, no further violent contact with the victim, Heidi Ross. And also on count 2, we would ask for a $1,000 signature bond through pretrial level 2, no further violent contact with the juvenile, and would also ask for 6 anger awareness courses.
Let me see.
And then there was a third count, I'm sorry, the state NOD'd that count. I need to send it over just to make sure the jail records.
Yeah, there were 2 of them, I think, or 3 of them.
The state amended one for the Brody from cruelty in the third to a simple assault.
Oh,
and the
I
third
see.
with the state
Okay, yeah.
NOD'd.
Okay. Is there a Heidi Ross on Zoom? Heidi Ross.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
All right, please raise your right hand. Are you driving?
No, I'm parked.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you wish to have contact with Mr. Crawford?
I do.
All right. Do you all live in the same home?
Yes, we do. We share a son together. Brody is his stepson. I don't want to further anything else because it's already become a financial hardship between us, and on the kids due to the fact he is the sole provider for our home. So, I don't want to have any no contact. I do want to have contact with him. I do want him back in the same home as his kids and as me. So yes, that's all I have for that.
Thank you. On the simple battery family violence, it's going to be $2,000. On the simple assault, it's going to be $1,000. This is a $3,000 signature bond for pretrial services, level 1. No further violent contact with Heidi Ross. No further violent contact with any of the other occupants of the property. He may return to the Schaefer Court location. Within 30 days of being released, he will enroll in a domestic violence intervention program and complete all 24 weeks of classes at his expense. This will be a pretrial monitoring for a 12-month period. This is still an open, active case, so make sure you show up to court when summoned. Thank you. Oh, no illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no firearms.
Thank you.
All right, number 12, Mr. Hodge.
Yeah.
Tanner Hodge, is that correct?
Yeah, there.
Okay. Tanner Hodge is accused of theft by shoplifting from July 29th of this year, 26 CR 5074H. Any priors?
No, Your Honor. First arrest recommendation is a UJR and nothing further.
And Ms. Pope?
And the state would ask for a $1,000 signature bond through pretrial level 1. Stay away from MARTA on men's food. No alcohol, drugs.
Has he got a suspension for model?
So count. I
It's a
don't have that
Walmart
information.
store.
I
It's a
understand
Walmart.
it's right. So I was saying, I said Walmart on men's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My vintage ears, sorry about that. Walmart, it was a Walmart, okay.
And he had a second count of criminal trespass. The state did NOD that charge, just so that the.
Can I also talk about the shoplifting one? Never mind. Keep going.
And I'm sorry, Miss Pope, I didn't catch the address. I was thinking Mara, I didn't catch the address.
It's on Mansell Road. Let me get the full address. I was jotted.
And that's the one in Alpharetta?
It's in Alpharetta, yes.
Okay. I'll go with the state's recommendation, $1,000 signature bonds for pretrial services level 1. He can sign up for his bond, but he is required to report to pretrial once a month to make sure that he complies with the conditions and doesn't get arrested again. He's to stay away from the Walmart store on Mansell Road in Alpharetta, Georgia. And his next court date will be sent to his current address. If he gets arrested again, he doesn't report to pretrial, or if he doesn't report to court, the bond will be revoked. Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm sorry for the interruption. Is Stephen Anderson, was that person in courtroom too?
Stephen, yes, he was. He just received a $1,000, no, what was it?
He received the 1,500 SOB pretrial level 1, but he has two more theft by, he has two more theft by shopliftings on the jail screen. And nothing, they didn't add them onto the calendar or anything, or they didn't NOD them.
Okay, Ms. Pope, do you know anything about these two other theft by shoplifting?
I do not, Judge. This was drawn by someone else. Ms. Pope, are you looking into that? I'm going to pull up this CR number, but I didn't see anything.
Stephen
He had no other arrest.
Yeah, Stephen Anderson has been accused for one incident, and that's for the July 28th incident. He's got another warrant for July 2nd, 2026, another warrant for July 18th, 2026.
We'll look into it. We only had the first one up, so we'll see what we can do to draw accusations on the other two.
All right, quorum 2, please do not release Stephen Anderson. It looks like he has 2 other warrants pending against him. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Ponder, who do we have?
Number 17, Mr. Joker.
Jacob Sunil Joseph is accused of battery family violence from July 28th, 2026, case 26 CR 5052Y. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
Yes, Your Honor. One prior from March 2nd, 2025 out of Fulton County for 2 counts of criminal damage to property. That is open on the 26 SC 001912. Recommendation is a level 2 and nothing further.
Ms. Pope?
Judge, that's my case. State would be asking for a $3,500 surety bond, a stay away order, a no further contact with the victim. In this case is Sunil Joseph. Also asked to stay away. Well, actually, Judge, there's some MH issues here. I think those need to be addressed before we really do a no further contact.
All right, I can put that off till the end when we stop the live stream.
Thank you.
Next case, definitely we have to take this case up towards the end of the calendar.
All right.
Hello?
Hello?
Ms. Joseph, we'll address the case. We're not ready yet. Please mute your screen. Mute your screen. Thank you, thank you. Who do we have right now?
21, Mr. McMullen.
Repeat that, please.
21, Mr. McMullen.
DeMarcus McMullen is accused of battery against a female who is pregnant, simple battery, family violence, and battery family violence from June 20th of this year. Case number is 26 CR 5070E. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
17 cycles. Last arrest was May 21st, 2025 for a failure to appear out of Fulton County. Appears to be active probation out of Fulton County for aggravated assault. Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon or first offender. Sentenced October 6, 2025. There's a 2020 driving while license suspended or revoked. 2015 robbery. 09 battery. Terroristic threats and cruelty in the third degree. 09 possession of cocaine. And 07 criminal trespass. Recommendations are level 3, Your Honor.
Thank you.
On count one, the state would, thank you. On count one, the state would ask for a $5,000 surety bond, no further contact with the victim. On count two, $2,500 surety bond, no further contact with the victim. Count three, $5,000 surety bond, no further contact with the victim. Just to remind the court that she was 8 months pregnant at the time of this incident, which is of grave concern to the state. We'd also ask that he have no alcohol, no drugs, and no weapons.
All right. Is there a Shakira, Shakeara Spencer on Zoom? All right. Mr. Ponder?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. McMullen is 40 years old, lifelong resident of Atlanta, Georgia. He has 5 children, 3 of which are, 4 of which, I'm sorry, are minors. Currently, he lives with one of his sons. He is currently employed, has been working at Metro Trucking for about 2 years. He has significant ties to the community. We don't believe he is a flight risk. He does also have some medical things that he would like to address or take care of. It's my understanding that he and his baby mother, they do share us. And I believe that they know they're not currently living together. We would ask that he be allowed or that there not be a stay away order from the incident location. He's not living there.
Does he live there, Metropolitan Parkway?
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, she doesn't live there. So with those considerations, we would ask for a signature bond. Otherwise, we would ask for the lowest possible bond in this case.
This location was directly across from Zone 3 precinct. So he lives across from the precinct?
Yep.
Okay. I don't have any indication that she lives there. Do you, Ms. Pope?
They have been living together. It appears that he kicked her out 2 days prior to this. I'm not sure. I didn't ask for a stay away, but I did ask for no further contact.
Okay, thank you. On the battery against a female who's pregnant, that's going to be a $7,500 surety bond. The simple battery is $2,500, and the battery family violence is going to be $3,500. This is a $13,500 surety bond. No further contact with Shakira Spencer. He may return to the 2380 Metropolitan Parkway location in Atlanta, Georgia. His first visit must be with a police officer to verify that Ms. Spencer has vacated premises. If that's verified, then he may return to the property. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no firearms. No contact with Ms. Spencer means staying 200 yards away from where she's physically located, where she lives, where she works, wherever she happens to be. He's not to communicate with her in person, mail, email, phones, computers, or even on social media. And if he shares any children with her, or if this child is his, he's to have no contact unless he files the appropriate legitimation case and gets a court order for a parenting plan and joint custody. Thank you.
All right, we've got 26, Mr. Phillips.
Malik Phillips, case number is 26 CR 5057D, accused of simple assault and simple battery, position number 26. Ms. Harvey, any crimes?
Last arrest, May 22nd, 2025, out of Fulton County for aggravated assault. There does appear to be an open case out of Coweta County for burglary. One moment, Your Honor, I need to double check something. I apologize. I think I left off some notes.
I do see an ag assault out of Fulton County, but that was delocked in May of 2025. And he was released about 2 months later.
Okay, for some reason, I felt like my notes were off, but okay. Yeah, that's it. So the open burglary out of Coweta County and then the aggravated assault. And just 3 cycles and nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ms. Oh,
Yes. On the simple assault, the state would ask for a $1,500 surety bond. On the simple battery, the state would ask for a $3,500 surety bond for a total of $5,000. Stay away from the location if the victim resides there. No further contact with Christopher Bostic.
all right, Christopher Bostic.
I believe he's also arrested for other issues, Your Honor.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right. Ms. Kim, anything to add?
Yes, Your Honor. My client is 21 years young. He was born in Florida. He has been here in Georgia for about 4 years, Your Honor. He does not have any child. And he actually reside at some kind of covenant house for those children who has to go through the foster care. And from 18 to 24, they do have some kind of like temporary housing for, and that's where my client was residing together with Mr. Christopher Bostic, who was also arrested. Your Honor, my client graduated from high school. After that, he has been working for workforce development. He's very he sounds very decent and good boy. He works really hard. He worked at the construction industry. Right now, he's working at Piedmont Park as a security guard. Your Honor, we ask for a signature on bond through pretrial level, no matter what level it is. At this point, he also has a very bad leg injury. He's kind of limping because of the gunshot wound that he had. He's trying to take care of himself and get better and start his life together. We ask for signature on bond.
I don't see any cases against the Bostic. Was it a municipal charge or citation?
I think it's from some other county. I do not think it's from here.
So he was not arrested for this incident.
Correct. He was not arrested for this incident. He was arrested for another warrants.
Okay, understood. Thank you. On the simple assault, that's going to be a 1,500 signature bond through pretrial services level 1. No further contact with Christopher Bostic, and he can return to the Johnson Road location. And the simple battery, that's a $500 surety bond. This is a $2,000 split bond. Next court date is August 13th. Thank you.
Your Honor, he will have a very hard time to go through the bonding company. Can we do $50 cash bond?
Okay. $50 cash bond for count 2, simple battery.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next case, please.
27, Mr. Proctor. We're here.
I'm sorry, Deputy, what was that?
27, Mr. Proctor.
Thank you. James Jerome Proctor is accused of furnishing and purchasing or possession of alcoholic beverages by a person below the legal age, and then theft by shoplifting. May 5th, 2025, case 26 CR 5058F. Any priors, Ms. Harvey?
Two out of Georgia and 2 cycles out of the state of Ohio. Last arrest was July 22nd, 2026 out of Brookhaven, Georgia for sale of marijuana. That does appear to be an open case. Also appears to be on probation out of, I'm sorry, not probation. An open case out of, I'm sorry, Your Honor, Fulton County for purchase, possession, manufacture, distribution, or sale of marijuana. That's open under 26 SC 002-228 from March 14th, 2025. Out of Ohio, there's a 2026 theft and vandalism, and nothing further.
Thank you. Ms. Pope?
Your Honor, on count 1 or $1,500 surety bond on each count. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Stay away from 42 West Broad Street, Fairburn, Georgia.
Repeat that again, please.
Sure, it's $1,500 on each count for a total of a $3,000 surety bond. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Stay away from 42 West Broad Street, Fairburn, Georgia.
Okay. And do you know what's the name of that vendor?
I do.
Is it?
I can have it to you and just.
I think it was the Fairburn Liquor Store. Okay, thank you.
It is the Fairburn Liquor Store. That's correct.
3 bottles of Don Julio and 1 bottle of Luna Zoo tequila. $466. It was pretty expensive liquor. All right, Ms. Kim, yes, ma'am.
Yes, my client is 22 years old. I believe this happened May 2025, more than a year ago. And he was 1 month short from, I guess, 21. I believe that he has been here in Georgia for more than 3 years. He does have 1 child. Ever since he had a child, he is totally different person, Your Honor. Those open case 2026 is coming from 2025. He is trying to really hard. After graduating from high school 2021, he went to take classes, engineering technical classes online. He is currently working for Autoplug. He does car detailing, so that way he can provide housings and resources to his young child. We ask for signature on bond through pretrial, no matter what level it is. Thank you.
Thank you. On the count 1, that's going to be $1,500. On count 2, that's going to be $3,500. That's going to be a 5,000 signature bond through pretrial services level 2. This will be for 12-month monitoring. He will report to pretrial services twice a month. He will also be subject to random screens for illegal drugs and alcoholic beverages. He can't consume any illegal drugs, including marijuana, and no alcoholic beverages. If he fails a drug test or an alcohol test, his $5,000 signature bond will be revoked. He's to stay away from the Fairburn Liquor Store, right there in, I guess, Fairburn, Georgia. And his next court date will be sent to his current address. Thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Mr. Watkins.
Shahid Watkins is accused of battery, family violence from July 29th of this year, 26 CR 5065Y. Mr. Watkins, you've been advised of your rights. Any priors?
Last arrest, 5 cycles out of Ohio. The last arrest was September 21st, 2019, out of Ohio for domestic violence. There's also an 09 aggravated robbery out of Ohio, and nothing further.
No arrest cycles in Georgia except this one?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Ms. Wojo?
Yes, ma'am. State would ask for a $2,500 surety bond. Also ask for no further violent contact with the victim. It's my understanding from this case that he is the stepfather. I'm not sure what the living arrangements are, but I just want to make sure there's at least no violent contact. And I would also ask for some anger management or parenting classes of some kind. It's my understanding this also occurred in front of young children. So add that in with some bond conditions as we move through the process of this case, please. And it looks like we might have either victim or witness on.
So I'm assuming the alleged victim is TB.
It looks like Treshae Bost, and it's Treashae Bost, B-O-S-T.
And he's over 21, right?
I do believe so.
Old.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. 19.
Mr. Watkins is Mr. Boss's stepfather. So I'm assuming this person, TB, is under 21, under 18? Folks, I'm trying to figure out this warrant, so.
Okay, let me pull it up on my end, Judge. 1 second. Okay.
Miss Lorraine, is this the case you're involved in? She can't hear me. I just don't know whether this person, I'm just using initials, is under 20, under 18 or over 18?
No, he's 19 years old, Your Honor.
19 years old. Okay, thank you. All right, Ms. Kim.
Go ahead, Judge. I'm sorry. I was going to say I didn't have the police report to confirm the age of the victim, but I didn't think he was under 18.
Okay. Ms. Kim?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Watkins actually is 38 years old, and he has been here in Georgia for more than 4 years. And Your Honor, he has 10 children, 7 of them of his biological children, and 3 stepchildren. And all 10 of them are living with him with his girlfriend, Your Honor. After graduating from high school, he has been cutting meat, Harper's, and on top of that, he works as a second job, Amazon, because he has 10 children to support. Fortunately, he has 7 bedrooms. Each one has a different bedroom. But anyway, we would like to request for signature on bond through pretrial. This was father and son. I guess there was no physical altercation according to my client, and we ask that he can go back to his place. Thank you.
Bond is set at 2,000, a signature bond for pretrial services, level 1. He is to undertake 4 parenting classes through pretrial services, and they must be completed within 180 days. His next court date will be set to his current address.
Thank you.
Again, I'm sorry.
2,000 signature bond through pretrial. Level 1, 4 parenting classes. Oh, I'm sorry, no violent contact with Treshae Bost. He can return to the home. And as Mr. Kim puts it, he's got 10 children.
One on the way.
Take care, thank you.
Good program. You come on. Come on back, number 17. Joseph.
All right, can we pause the live stream, please?